Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo Sport. Still in the circuit experience, currently tackling the Nürburgring. Let's continue onwards. Oh, I have to put the timer on. Where are we? Here we are. Section 5, let's check it out. It's a pretty sharp left bend. Right, it seems all pretty sharp, or at least not flat out, the bends that are coming up. Come on, video.
Start braking at the apex of the first right-hand corner and enter the left corner surrounded by the tall wall. Be careful here, as this is on a downward descent and it will be more difficult to shed your speed. Overspeeding will push you outward and into the wall. The X-Muller is a corner on a steep slope with large undulations on the surface. This also makes it a corner that sees accidents more often. Use the bank on the inner side and go through with a low steering angle. After the short straight, the left blind corner awaits. The corner is named Lauda for the famous F1 driver Niki Lauda who crashed here. Use the full width of the track in an out-in-out line. Then move your line to the left side in preparation for the next corner.
Burned his face over there. Didn't know that.
The Broadest is a difficult corner that turns to the right on a climb and becomes tighter further into the corner.
Alright, good to know. The right-hander
Start braking
is
before
tight.
the sign on the left. Keeping a middle line in the first half of the corner and setting the apex where you see the red graffiti on the ground. Then make your exit. A long flat-out section continues from this point.
Yes, that's pretty long. Look at the map, how long it is.
At the high-speed left-hand Kesselton, keep an out-in-out line at full throttle.
Alright, I do need to watch it one more time because I was a bit distracted. I was like, some braking points I missed.
Start braking at the apex of the first right-hand corner and enter the left corner surrounded by the tall wall. Be careful here, as this is on a downward descent and it will be more difficult to shed your speed. Overspeeding will push you outward and into the wall. The X-Muller is a corner on a steep slope with large undulations on the surface. This also makes it a corner that sees accidents more often. Use the bank on the inner side and go through with a low steering angle. After the short straight, the left blind corner awaits. The corner is named Lauda for the famous F1 driver Niki Lauda who crashed here. Use the full width of the track in an out-in-out line. Then move your line to the left side in preparation for the next corner. The Broadest is a difficult corner that turns to the right on a climb and becomes tighter further into the corner.
Alright.
Start braking before the sign on the left.
I don't see a sign on the left.
The first half of the corner and setting the apex where you see the red graffiti on the ground. Then make your exit. A long flat-out section continues from this point.
Hello. Yeah. I didn't see a sign on the left, and also near that hotel, the braking point at the apex of the first right-hander. In the video I thought they were braking way later than at the apex, but whatever. Let's just give it our best shot. X-Muller and Kesselten is where we are going. Here we go. Right, now we have a blind left-hander, I guess. And afterwards, that difficult, tighter right-hander. That would be over here. God damn it. also be looking at that sign to the left that they were talking about. Didn't see that anywhere. Here we go. Blind left-hander. And now it's straight out all the way, I guess. I hope. Yes. Nice. Hardly, barely got gold. But enough is enough. They always teach me. Let's get on to section 6, I guess. Here we go. We're going from cluster tile to styles tracker. By the way, I'm curious about one thing, sorry. Here, start breaking at the apex of the first height in the corner. Alright, whatever. But start breaking at the apex of the first right hand corner and enter the left corner surrounded by the tall wall. Alright, whatever. Here we go. Next section. Straight out. Flat out. And
at the entry into the Klostertal high-speed left turn at the end of the long straight, use the curbstones on the right side as a guide to apply brakes lightly to change the car's direction. Avoid the curbstones on the left as they are tall and will disrupt your car if you hit them. For the blind right-hand corner, use the full width of the track.
right.
At the styles tracker, which turns tightly to the right, the braking from high speed means that even a small deviation in timing can push you off the track. Once you have finished braking, turn tight around the inside curbstones. Then set your sights on the curbstones on the left, and carefully start your acceleration out of the corner.
Right, so we have like I think a pretty blind left-hander and a sharp right, a left-hand blind corner and a right-hand hairpin-like corner. And also a pretty fast right, sweeping right corner, just before the sharp right-hander. Here we go. Flat out I can do. It's not too hard. In the tutorial it said I only needed to get off the gas briefly at the curbs to the right to shift direction of the car, but maybe it, by the way, said... What did it say? Did it say lift off or brake briefly? Let's check that out. Right, one moment, because I'm just curious. As a guide to apply brakes lightly to change the car's direction. Okay, so it's apply brakes, not lift off. Hello, can we start over? Like, no. Alright, let's watch that one more time, this text. It's in the beginning, so we don't have to watch it fully anymore. Here we go. At the entry to the Klostertal high-speed left turn at the end of the long straight, use the curbstones on the right side as a guide to apply brakes lightly to change the car's direction. Alright, my mistake. I thought it said lift off the gas lightly, but it actually you do have to brake a bit. Here we go. It would be here. And pretty blind right-hander. God damn it. Need to do that again. It's not that hard. Here we go. Yes, this was way quicker. That should do the trick. Yes. Second faster than gold. Very nice. And next event, number 7 out of 11. It's the carousel, I guess. Yes, we're getting through the carousel. Let's see how that looks.
The famous Caracciolo carousel of the Nordschleife is a left-hand hairpin which has a bowl-shaped concrete bank on the inside of the turn. At the entry to this corner, brake using the curbstones and the large tree on the left as your timing cue.
Ah, that's a handy
Enter the bank
tip.
from the second or third block of concrete that is in different colours. If you have failed to reduce your speed adequately by this time, you will be thrown to the outside, incurring a large loss of time. Maintain your speed constant with partial throttle, and drive the bank until the end of the corner.
Right, what did it say about that third block of concrete? That you had to brake before it or start turning after it? Let's check that. At the entry into this corner, brake using the curbstones at the large tree on the left as your timing cue. Enter the bank from the second or third block of concrete that is different colors. Enter the bank? Right, one more time. I mean, you are entering the bank automatically, right? You don't need to really enter it. Alright, here we go. Enter the bank from the second or third block of concrete that is in different colors. If you have failed to reduce your speed adequately by this time, you will be thrown to the outside. Alright, whatever. I don't think you really need to enter the bank. If all is well, you should be going into it automatically. Here we go. Was that sufficient? God damn it! Right, one more time. Here we go. No more kidding around. Did that work? Yes, very nice. Thank you very much. And see you later. Alright, we have 10 more minutes for the remaining sections, and then afterwards I will do the full lap in the next episode, I guess. Hele 8 to Brunchen. Here we go. Let's watch it. I doubt we will make it, actually, all the sections in 10 minutes.
For the loose right, position yourself on the inside of the turn to clear. For the following left-hand corner, use the bank on the inside and pick up speed on the exit. For the ascending S-curve, turn tight around the first left. In the following right corner, set your sight at the far end of the corner and go through with as little steering angle as possible. Brake and enter the right-hand corner on the descent. Keep to the inside slightly longer than usual as you clear the corner. The consecutive corners connecting short sections of acceleration is a famous part of the track. On the right-left, keep to the inside with partial throttle. On the final right at Wipperman, shortcut over the curbstone to drive a linear line. At the blind right-hand corner, start decelerating where the track changes from downhill to uphill. The bank is shallow and the course begins to descend again in the latter half of the corner, so you will be prone to understeer here if not careful. Keep to the centre of the track as you make your exit. For the long left iceback corner, pass through the first left corner at partial throttle. Keep to the inside as you turn, and follow along the next left side curbstones to clear the corner. Because the first corner is on a descent, you are prone to understeer here. Use the wide flat outer curbstones to raise your turning speed. The second right-hand corner is uphill. Brake using the sign on the left as your cue and turn in. Clip the apex at the far end of the corner and use the full width of the track to exit the corner.
Alright, that's a pretty tricky section, I guess. But let's see how far we get. By the way, I'm curious about 1 second about the latter part of the tips. So we'll be prone to understeer here if not careful. Keep to the center of the track as you make your exit. For the long left Ashbuck corner, pass through the first left corner at partial throttle. Keep to the inside as you turn and follow along the next left side curbstones to clear the corner. The Brunchen is a famous section where there's a large camping site on the side of the track. Because the first corner is on a descent, you're prone to understeer here. Use the wide flat outer curbstones to raise your turning speed. The second right hand corner is uphill. Brake using the sign on the left as your cue and turn in. Clip the apex at the far end of the corner and use the full width of the track to exit the corner. Alright, now I finally know what Brunchen is. That's that camping site. Alright, this one might take a couple of times because I always forget where the sharp bend starts. That's over here. Come on guys, was that enough? God damn it. 43 hundredths. Too little. One more time. At least we were not that far off. Here we go. No more kidding around. Oh! Screw this. I'm really like a passenger in the car. No control whatsoever. just clipped the curbs and it was enough to lose traction. Come on! Focus, dude. Talking to myself here. Was it enough? Yes, very nice. Quite a margin enough. Almost a second faster. Very good. Thank you very much. Quickly go to the next section. And that will be number 9. Flansgarten Swalbenswans. Let's check it out.
From here, the track enters a high-speed section with surface variations. For the uphill left-hand corner, set your apex far into the corner. Use the full width of the track to come out in a linear line. The Flansgarten is an area where the rise and fall of the surface can disrupt the orientation of your car. Take a gradual out-in outline as you pass through. Reduce your speed adequately before jumping the spot and keep to the inside on the right-hand corner after you land. Clear the ascending left-hand corner by driving along the inside curbstones. At the next left corner, which descends greatly, also follow along the inside curbstones as you descend. At the S-curve which follows, be careful not to disrupt your car by driving over the curbstones and go through at full throttle. At the high-speed right-hand corner continuing from the S-curve, start decelerating using the grey curbstones on the left as your cue. Exit the corner at the centre of the track and continue your approach into the left-hand Schweizfonds corner.
Alright, let's try this one before the episode ends. Here we go. Right. Doing this very well. Let's see what time we get anyways. You never know. Silver. It needs to be a whole lot faster. Here we go. God damn it, I really dislike this car. It's easy to slip, it's like a boat. Way too heavy, way too big. Totally dislike this kind of car. Of course, I'm also not driving it that well, but shit, come on. timer. Did we make it? God damn it! Alright, let's try to do this one still this episode, even though we're hitting the timer. Oh man, oversteer is crazy. I'm not even putting that much input, steering input. It's just tail happy. Come on, guys. Give me some lovin'. Yes, very nice. Alright, not by a big margin, but gold is gold. I will continue in the next episode, guys, with... Yeah, there's not much left. Only the latter section before the big straight. We have 2 more sections and then the full lap. We'll try to do that in the next episode all. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one where we will fully attack the Nürburgring in one go. And guys, do not forget to always keep on gaming. See you later.